You got good at that, Andy. You got
You're
real good
doing
at
it every damn day. Pretty much every day. If I can, I'm doing it every day.
Well, that's how you learn to do it, though.
Yeah.
And you'll find out other stuff as you go along. Just do it.
Yeah, I'm not even close to it. You ought to see some of them. I mean, they're going through holes this big, like going over an abandoned house like that with a hole in it, diving through and coming out the front door and
Oh
stuff.
my God.
It's crazy. But it's awesome. It's like being a bird.
Yeah, yeah.
And do it.
Oh man. On this thing over here. Oh yeah, I see now.
So you see.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna fall over. Hey, you wiggling too much. You're gonna fall over.
It'll do it to you.
No, here. I'll fall over. It'll fall over.
That's what I do. Half the time I'm sitting there doing this.
Yeah, came with it.
Yeah.
This little one-bedroom house, and I rented it to this guy, and he couldn't pay me the rent one month.
Telemetry lost.
And
Yeah.
so he said, "I'll give you the car because it had no engine, no transmission in it, just the body." He said, "I'll give you the car, $15 and a bench grinder," and I still got the bench grinder.
Yeah. Where'd the $15 go?
$15 I spent. But we fixed it up for him, and the first day that he went to high school, it had no engine transmission. We put a 350 Chevrolet engine in it, an automatic transmission,
Yeah.
and he drove it to school, but we didn't change the rear end, which a car originally had a 4-cylinder engine, so it had a geared way it was geared.
Yeah.
And so I get a call from the principal at Sun Valley High School, and he said, "Mr. Page, do you own a red Willys?" I said, "Yeah, I sure do." I said, "That's David's car." He said, "Will you tell David that we're going to forbid him from parking on the school grounds if he wants to do wheelies in the parking lot?" I said, "I don't believe that car will do a wheelie." He said, "Trust me, I saw it."
Really?
So we took the car away from him, and then I had to try it and see if it would, and it would lift it up front end up about that far, 4 or 5 inches. And
with 4-cylinder transmission.
with four cylinder, no, we had put a V8 in it, but then.
Well, yeah, I mean the transmission.
But the transmission was still considering a 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
And that's why the way it's geared in the rear end.
Oh.
And so we took it away from him it sat for a while, and then we took it away from him. And he got back driving and doing good with it. And we took it to Florida. He drove it when we moved to Florida to school. He drove it, and it's just everything. And then it sat for the last 16 years. Just sat out in front of the garage for 16 years. And I told Kathy, I said, you know, I'm gonna fix that car back up.
That'd be nice.
And so we sent it over to Fat Man Fabrication. They put a new front end under it, a new rear end under it.
Yeah.
It's got power steering, disc brakes, disc on the front, I think, and drum on the back.
Yeah.
And I've got all new glass at home for it now. I've got all the new chrome, all the chrome that we need for it. And just waiting on Tommy Sharp to finish the truck he's working on. And then he's going to
do body work and paint it.
Do all the body work and paint it. And it looked so good. The guy that painted it before, I was working at a Chevrolet store. I was the general manager of a Chevrolet store for Hendrick.
Yeah.
And they painted it for me and didn't charge me anything.
Yeah.
I did. I take that back. I paid for the paint.
Yeah.
And then the paint guys did all the work on it, body work and everything.
Yeah.
And it was just looked like it was just beautiful. But it still had that terrible rear end in it and no power steering. And,
right.
And so we took it to Fat Man and they put all that stuff on it. They patched all the holes underneath, so there's no holes in the floorboard and all. And we put a dress-up kit on the motor. The motor looks nice, but the guy didn't clean the intake, so it looks. I mean, everything's chromed under there, but the intakes looks really bad. Messes up the whole thing. But Tommy said once we get finished, they're working on a project truck for some retired veteran, I think it is, that has had this truck. It's probably older than the Willys. The Willys is a 58, so I don't know how old this thing is, but they're doing it for nothing.
Yeah.
Just to take care of this guy. It's a military guy.
Right.
And I got no problem with that either. So.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, to make a long story short, whenever they get finished with that truck, that's where that one's going, and it'll probably take 2 or 3 months for it's finished too. Get it completely done like we need to.
Let me see the engine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what we did it when we did it for David.
Yeah.
Now we still start taking. And love these wipers here. Don't see how they work. Just work so good. In the rain yesterday, it was great.
You had to drive around with it.
I drove it to the Walmart, and it was nice and sunny. But I didn't realize Walmart pharmacy closes for lunchtime. And I didn't know that. 2. So I sat there. By that time, the clouds came in. Ouch, that's hot. Ow. The clouds came in.
We'll get it on video. That looks good.
I'll let you hear it. Still got to get a lot of rubbers.
Cammed out? That's nice.
Yeah. So the way the cam is, we ended up having to put a vacuum pump on it so you could have brakes.
Really?
Yeah.